Got a new job offer. I got a new job offer at a major company. They are offering me more than triple what I'm making now. I sent the offer letter to my VP and his bosses and asked them if they would like to counter and gave them some time due to the long weekend. My deadline came and went and they never responded. So when I gave them my 2 weeks, they acted like I was pulling the rug out from under them. They said they cannot afford to lose me and that if I leave it will most likely put the company under and my team will lose their jobs. But they said I can stay on as an OCE and do weekend work for them while at my new company. I told them I'm not interested in doing OCE work for them and they looked like I had kicked the company's puppy that wanders the office all day. They have not given me a raise in 5 years and added 6x the work of what I was hired to do and pointed to a line in my contract that said, other duty that may be added at any time. I'm happy to be leaving and if the team goes under, that is not on me, that is on them, and it shows. They hinged too much on me. I'm happy to be moving on. We can't afford to lose you. Nor can we give you enough respect to even respond to your inquiry. If you leave, it will put the company under. Wow, then you should probably be giving me 100% of the profits since I'm apparently the only thing creating value here. They actually said out loud and with witnesses that they can't afford to lose you and that if you leave it may put the company under? After no raises for 5 years? Laid on the guilt that your team would lose their jobs. Duh. Company goes under, everyone loses their job. So big lie with a helping of guilt. Leave with a clear conscience. Someone there will be tasked with your job. Or the higher-ups will actually have to work. That's the right attitude to have. If a company can't survive without you, someone who isn't an owner, CEO, CE anything, then they deserve to go under. If, except for some exceptional hardship, someone keeps a key position in their company with a bus factor of 1, they deserve to get the rug pulled from under them. And if the hardship is the norm for 5 years, is the company viable anyways? But I guess they're going to act like they are the victim in their next lunch with manager friends. If the company goes under after you leave, you or the company should have given you the majority revenue of that company then. They said they cannot afford to lose me. If they cannot afford to lose you, then they should have acted this way when you asked for a counter offer specifically so you wouldn't leave them hanging and they decided to ghost you and ignore the situation altogether. And that if I leave, it will most likely put the company under and my team will lose their jobs. Wow. How manipulative. If you leave this company, we will fail without you and everyone will lose their jobs. First, the success of an entire company and its people should not fall on the shoulders of one person. Second, it looks like they need to reevaluate their business plan and goals if losing one person will tank them entirely and everyone involved. And lastly, if they valued you so much, they shouldn't have ignored you when you gave them the courtesy to inform them of a substantially larger offer and went to them first about it. You went to them and they did nothing until it was pretty much too late and you called their bluff. That's how they value you. So let me get this straight. I am so incredibly valuable to you as an employee that if I leave, it will tank the whole operation. But you refuse to pay me an offer even relatively close to this one to keep me despite the success of the company presumably landing on my position? And you expect me to stay and be in the same position as everyone else when someone else gets an offer? Because they will. And they will leave. And they won't give you the courtesy I did when it comes to a salary increase 3x what they make. Here, go forth and focus on you and your new job. Edit. Thanks for the award, hugging face. Yeah, I have actually scolded a hiring manager in a job interview. I knew I didn't want the job, but the recruiter really wanted me to give it a chance. I told the hiring manager straight up, "You can't put and other various tasks and duties in a job description. If you wanted someone to bid on your house remodel, would and other various tasks and duties fly for that contractor? The fact that you know that and everyone knows that, and yet you have this line in your job description, means there is an underlying lack of respect already suggested for this position. You are telling me you don't respect my work and think it's okay to leave what I do open-ended, like someone you are waiting to take advantage of." Weirdly, they still offered me the job, and I politely declined. Some people just have no clue. Good for you for realizing that you were getting taken advantage of. I just love how all these companies need you and you are so important to them, and everything will fall apart if you leave. But at no point do they ever offer an incentive to stay. They can't afford to lose you because they now have to hire 4 people at a full rate to do the work. You were doing it half rate. They really can't afford that. Have you even thought about how this will affect their summer vacation plans next year? Or that new extension they planned for a yoga sunroom? Good luck. They undervalued you and tried to guilt you into staying. When companies quiet fire, they shouldn't be surprised when their talent finds a new job. They have not given me a raise in 5 years and added 6x the work. Nobody wants to work in it. If they can't afford to lose you and can't afford to keep you, then they can't afford to run this business. That's not on you. Boss, we can't give you more money. The company will fail without you. Think of the children. Peon, wow, that's really sad. Anyway, here's my 2 weeks notice. Their poor planning isn't your responsibility. That's why they make the big bucks. You gave them a chance. They thought it was a bluff. You called it. Me personally, I would accept the OCE and make it the same salary or more than what you are making at your actual job. As of now, you hold all the cards, and don't forget that. If the company can't survive without you, then you should be the highest paid person there. They said they cannot afford to lose you, but also haven't given you a raise in 5 years despite the added workload, and won't get back to you about your inquiry. As Henry Hill once said, "Fuck you, pay me." Absolutely the right attitude. Congratulations.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.